Raid Shadow Legends, Stu here. I have the quality of my video, if you've seen in my videos, isn't the greatest because I need a more powerful computer. I have one in customs right now. It's already in Japan. It'll be here tomorrow. I'm really excited about it. We are going to talk about some quality of life improvements and some things I'd like to see changed in the game. But I just want to tell you, my new computer is going to have an NVIDIA GeForce RTX 2060 6GB graphics card. It's going to have 16 gigabytes of RAM. It's got the 2 terabyte drive with a 240 gigabyte SSD drive. It's got top of the line processors, everything else. I can't wait because I'm going to be able to have better quality rendering because it takes surprisingly it takes a lot of power to render and record all these videos, and I can't really do what I want to do and make it the quality that I want to make it with what I have. So I'm excited about that. Off track from what I want to talk to you about. Right now I'm running Vrask right here, level 50. He has no gear on him whatsoever through Minotaur because I'm going to do a guide on him when I get done with this video. So we will see that shortly. Anyways, here's what I've got. I want to see some kind of AI improvements. They're supposed to be working on AI improvements. Right now, a lot of times when you come up to a boss that has 2 side champions, somebody like Rosin will not do his AoE and knock down the turn meter. He won't do it on Fire Knights 20. He won't do it on Ice Golems 20. Ice Golems 20 where you want to kill the side champions, even with Foley's AoE, which when Foley kills somebody with his AoE, he can make it to where they cannot revive, which would be really fantastic for Ice Golem, but it won't ever do it. So I know they're going to work on that. I know they've been working on it. I just want to see it. I want to see the results. Give me the better AI. And also, if you can, which this is probably a stretch, give us the ability to toggle skills on and off. If I could take somebody like Veteran and take him in the clan boss, but only make it to where he does a skill 1 and skill 2 and not his AoE skill 3, then I wouldn't have to manual as much. I could just sit there and auto it, not have to worry about dropping so much damage from doing an AoE. And you could do that with a lot of champions, and I think that would make the game more enjoyable, but that might be a stretch. It might be kind of hard to do that. There are other games out there that do it to where you can toggle off their special abilities, and all they'll do is their skill 1 the whole time. So they do have that in a lot of games, but I don't know about selecting other abilities. That might be a little bit of might be hard for them to do. Here's one that I really like. Weapon Master and Giant Slayer. If they could put Weapon Master and Giant Slayer in the defensive tree of the masteries and the support tree, there's no reason why I always have to do the assault and go into the assault every time just to do things. I want to be able to have some fun and play around with the defense and support tree and go all the way down to it and get a Weapon Master or a Giant Slayer equivalent in those trees. Because all we're going to be missing out in assault is what? It's not going to be a crazy amount of damage. It's some damage in there, but we're going to get to have fun with other skills and abilities. So why not give us the chance to be able to do that? I think that would be a really fun change. We wouldn't always have to go down here and get Giant Slayer or War Master. We could go all the way down. We wouldn't have to go in the offensive tree at all. We could come over here to support and defense and try out something new. I just think it would be fun. More options are always fun to me. I don't think it would break the game. I don't think it would hurt anything. So that's what we have for that. Here's my biggest pet peeve in this whole entire game. Well, along with the Tavern needing to be overhauled when you try to fuse characters. But when you try to go into a battle and you're trying to find your characters, man, sometimes this just makes me so mad. So incredibly mad. So I'll sit here. I want to change out my champion for a run. And I'll come down here. I'll deselect somebody. And I'm looking. Level 60s, level 50s thrown in here. I got level 7s thrown in here because I used them recently to level up. That's fine. I don't need them there. Then I've got a level 50 Gorgorab, and then I've got level 60s behind him. Why? Why do I have a 38 here? What is the rhyme or reason to these placements? What if I wanted to get my level 60 right here? What if I wanted to Aethor, if I was trying to find Kale, my level 60 Kale, and man, some days I sit here and I try to find my champion. It takes me forever, and I get really mad. So let me know if you have that same issue. This needs to be done by level, just straight level all the way down, and then it needs to have a filter to where we can filter it by affinity or whatever else we want to filter it by, because this stuff is crazy. All right? It really is. You know what I'm talking about if you've been there. The Tavern needs an overhaul. It is probably, it's the least enjoyable thing I like to do in the game. I don't mind grinding fodder. I don't mind grinding gear, but this Tavern needs an overhaul. It needs a way for us to be able to select somebody, to level them up, and not have to keep scrolling so much, right? Like right now, I'm up level up. Why didn't it take me down to like some level up pots, or why can't I tell it to do level 1 through whatever champions and then the level up pots? And then I got to click on this and now I'm all the way up to the top. I got to scroll down again, and no matter what you do here, it doesn't matter. It's not going to fix that. It's not going to make it better. It's not going to make it more intuitive, which it needs to be more intuitive. And also, if they can make it to where, you know, maybe we could select it differently, do it faster, do more than one at a time, something. Help us out here. This tavern really needs a bad overhaul quickly. In the rune system, okay, the rune system, the artifact system here is the same way. The artifact system really needs a filter. It's long. It seems long overdue. They're doing a lot of great things in the game, but these are things that are really needed for the longevity of the game, to make it to where players come in here and they see a AAA title that's like, you know, the graphics are there, the look is there, a lot of the quality of life improvements are a lot of the things in the game are already there that make it to where they're like, okay, this is a good game, this is a high quality game. But then they come in here and they look at stuff like this when they're used to playing other games, the other big title games that have a way to sort through this, that have a way to look for, if I wanted speed on a substat, I could go ahead and select artifact, and I could select speed as a substat or a main stat, so it would just show me all boots, or it would show me, you know, that way I could look through boots. If I want to find boots with crit on them, I could just look through boots that have speed as the main stat and crit, and bam, it would pull them up. A lot of games have that, a lot, and it's really kind of the standard nowadays to have something like that. A lot of those other games didn't necessarily have it out the gate, but they got it quick, and all the new ones that come out pretty much kind of put it in there very quickly. They get it in there because it's kind of just a standard thing that we need to have. Same with everything else. We need to have a way to filter it. And then if you want to get really fancy down the line, you have a way that you can just do, like, if I wanted to switch out this gear to something else, I could put in the fake gear and get an idea, and it would give me the stats and everything, and then I could tell it to switch out once I see what it's going to do. Because I have no idea right now. Not right now. You have to do math and figure it all out. If I put this gear, this one, it'll show you one. Sure, if I'm about to change this out, it'll show me over here on the side what one piece of gear will change out. But what if I want to overhaul the whole thing and do a different set of gear? I want to be able to see what all of it will be at the end, and then whether I like it or not, and then I'll hit accept and switch it all out. So there are a lot of other things they could do. Right now, I'd just be happy with a really good filter to filter through stuff and do that. What else do we need in here? More ways to autoplay. They came out with such an autoplay, a beautiful autoplay feature to do campaign. Now, I don't think that there might be some head CEOs saying, hey, how can we make more money out of autoplay? I really doubt that. What I really think is that it's just so corporate that to get anything done, you have to have memos sent, signatures put all over the place. You have to have the lead designer or gamer that's playing really push something, and they've already got, you know, a roadmap that they're working on. They have everything else in place that they're working on. So I think it just needs to get done to where, honestly, the raid pass, everything else, we just need to be able to autoplay. And the thing is, everybody's auto-playing on their emulators anyways, or a lot of people are, so why limit it to only the people who are using emulators to do this? That I use this in every game I play. It doesn't matter if it doesn't have autoplay, which that's the thing. You know, Overhit, Alloon, all the new games that come out, they have an autoplay feature. Skylanders, other ones like that, they have it in there. I'm so surprised Summoners Wars hasn't done it yet. I just can't believe why they wouldn't do it either. It's just a huge draw to the game. It would be a good selling point to say, hey, we have this feature, autoplay, 10 times autoplay. That's all we need is something like 10 times. Give me the 10 times all the time. Give me 5 times for dungeon or 10 times for dungeon. If I want to run Arcane Keep 5 times in a row, let me have that option to run it 5 times in a row. I know that if you're the lead designer, developer, director, if you really actually play this game and you go over here and you're clicking this every day in your pocket while you're at work, right? You of course think, hey man, if I had Arcane Keep and I could run it 5 times in a row, that would be a great selling point for everybody in the game. It wouldn't be something that would negatively impact it at all, and it'd be something that would bring people to come play your game. So I just don't get it. They put in a beautiful system. They made it so limiting. I really don't understand it. What else do we need? We need a way to, what is that? Repeat 5 times. Oh yeah. Clan boss. I would love a way to have a toggled on and off meter on the side, so we can see a scrolling damage meter of what my guys are doing as they're doing it, so I can see the damage accumulating, who's doing what damage as it's done. Instead of it'll have the end screen too, but make it to where we can toggle it on and off, so if people don't feel very immersed with that on, that it's not there. That's not a big one. That's just something I would like to see. I'd like to see that on the side, but I do want to see leaderboards. I want to see leaderboards in Clan Boss to where I can have some fun with other clans. I want to see like weekly leaderboards of the Nightmare clan boss or anything else when we can start doing more damage to the clan. When they fix the clan boss, when they come out with new clan bosses, which will be next month sometime, I'm sure. When they have new ones, I want to be able to do every week, see who's doing the most damage to the clan boss per clan, each clan boss, and get into it with other clans. Have some friendly competition. Talk to them about, oh, you were in first place, second place, third place. Where are you going to be at next week? We're taking you down. I want to have some fun like that. I want to see leaderboards on who's doing the most damage in clan boss when we can do more damage to the clan boss. And even lower level guilds will have the same thing. If they do it per clan boss, normal, hard, brutal, whatever, and they give us just like, small rewards, it doesn't need to be anything fancy. It's still going to make people want to play more. It's going to bring some competition. Leaderboards always do that. Please give me some clan boss leaderboards. I want something to get into with other clans and talk to them about playing and where they're at. I want to have some fun with other clans, and this would be a good way to do that for sure. So guild battles and all that kind of stuff would be cool too, but right now if we can just do the clan boss, I think that would really help out a lot, and I'd have some fun with it. Leaderboards for arena as well. We really need that. The 3,199 stuck in arena all the time, just it doesn't do anything for the game. Like, nobody takes arena seriously. We just do it to do it for our great haul. It's kind of like, I don't know, it's not what it should. It's not like it is with other games. I'll put it that way. All other games that I've played, I've never had an arena like this. And this, I'm talking about hundreds of other games that I've played. I've never seen an arena where it just stops and that's it. There's no leaderboards. There's no weekly leaderboards. So I don't know. It's always fun to have that in all the other games. That's why I'm saying that. So what else do we have? Clan Dragons. Oh yeah, the guild rankings. The guild rankings are done in a way that basically it only shows your rank for doing clan activity, clan rankings. So we're ranked number 49. All that's based off of is just running stuff. Beat the Fire Knight, beat the Ice Golem, use Mystic Shards, and they cap out. So the only people who are number one are people who've been playing, who have been a clan for a really long time. That's it. So it kind of does gauge a little bit of activity, but these things cap out. These cap out. So after they're done, they're done. So if you're number one clan, you could be a number one clan with 2 members, and it's just because you had a whole bunch of people before from beta, and it's been going on forever, and that's the only reason you're a number one clan. That doesn't mean anything else. I kind of would like to see a way to have clan rankings based off of something else. I don't know about total power or anything like that, clan power, but something a little more interesting than this, I think, for me. Anyways, again, that one isn't a big thing. It's just something I observed and thought it would be pretty cool. But that is really all I've got. Those are some quality of life and some changes, stuff I would like to see. You saw me working on Vrask, so I'm going to get done with this video and I'm going to get back to work on doing him and getting a spotlight out for Vrask. Anyways, thank you all for watching. I'll see you all in the next video.